Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crypto Profit back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about one of my favorite coins, and it's going to be Chainlink or Link. Link is definitely one of my favorite coins for many reasons. Right now, it's specifically one of my favorite coins because of how undervalued it is. At $20.40, I still think Chainlink is going to have a massive year altogether, pushing closer and closer to that 100 to 200 to 300 to 400 possibility of a dollar price point by the end of the year or by the end of the bull market. We're going to talk more about price predictions at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that at the end, like I said, of the video. But I will say, guys, subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and like the video if you guys want to stay up to date with Chainlink as well as so many other altcoins across the cryptoverse. So right now we do see a $9.1 billion market cap and a volume in the last 24 hours being 1.2 billion. I do think this is one of those coins that will make a lot of people a lot of money, and there's great reasons as to why that is. But if we look at the last 24 hours, we are seeing about a 3% increase. In the last week, about a 4.55% increase. So you're seeing some great numbers across the board. And then obviously when you take a look at the last month, we are seeing about a 26% decrease, which is obviously not what we want to see. But I do think we are going to see, start to see at least a slow recovery for a lot of these altcoins, specifically ones with great utility and use cases like Chainlink, Cardano, Polkadot, some of these great altcoins, like I said, that are undervalued at this current point in time. We'll start to see retail investors as well as institutional investors investing in these coins. So before we talk too much about the price chart, I do want to jump into what's been going on recently with Chainlink, and this is a great way to really jump into it. So the Link Marine 2.0, I'm not sure why I'm not following him. I'm going to give him a follow. He does some great really tweets out there about Chainlink. So here he talks about Chainlink has another jam-packed month of integrations with 52 announced in June. We've broke 600, now a total of 617, 270 DeFi projects, products. We have 88 blockchains and 37 NFT projects as well. So you can view all at the Chainlink ecosystem.com, which is a great way to look at it. But we're going to talk a little bit more about these tweets before we jump into it. So here's the June 2021 Chainlink ecosystem integrations graphic with a total of 617 integrations now announced since Chainlink's inception. You're obviously not going to be able to see them all right here, but like I said, I clicked on the Chainlink ecosystem link for a reason, and you can jump straight into this. It's actually chainlinkecosystem.com, so it's very easy to see it. You can click the ecosystem and you can jump in and see what projects and what products are all available on the Chainlink ecosystem as we speak. So scrolling through these, you can see that there is a massive amount of projects and products that Chainlink does integrate with and continue to improve on. So we jump down a little bit farther, we see June 2021 integrations thread, 52 new integrations announced. So let's welcome them aboard. So these are all of these integrations. We're not going to go through them all, but like I said, 52 in just June alone. So it's crazy to see how fast the ecosystem is continuing to grow, and that's why you see so many. And these are solid projects taking advantage of the ecosystem. So all 617, from blockchain compliance, credentials, data provider, DeFi, real estate, health, monetization, marketing. It doesn't really matter. Chainlink is there to help. So jumping into one of the newest integrations, this actually was, one of our older ones we're going to talk about today is Barn Bridge. This one came out July 5th, 2021. Barn Bridge is actually a tokenized risk protocol. Smart Yield has 21K followers, so definitely a decent following. And Chainlink is using, what they have and are available to them to really integrate Chainlink keepers to automate smart exposure product on Barn Bridge. So we also see that Dot Finance integrates Chainlink price feeds on Binance Chain to power its DeFi yield aggregator solution. We also jump forward. We see supported by the synthetic IO community, the Veils market will integrate Chainlink price feeds to settle binary options. Chainlink oracles ensure correct settlement by supplying on-chain price data that reflects a VWAP aggregated from all trading platforms. So if you guys haven't noticed something specific here, it's the fact that Chainlink is able to do so many different things for so many different projects, and there's so many reasons as to why Chainlink is going to be so valuable in the future of crypto. And I think it's going to be an obvious reason that Oracle is very used, very utility based in this kind of a cryptoverse. We also see Trader Joe XYZ will natively integrate Chainlink price feeds on Avalanche AVAX to secure its lending and leverage trading platform. We also go into Blockbank app will integrate Chainlink price feeds to bring DeFi's most widely used price benchmark into its robo-advisor. We will go into, I think we have one or two more here, and then we'll jump into more, details on Chainlink. But DeFi, an aggregator for DeFi and NFT services, will integrate Chainlink VRF to randomly distribute NFTs of varying rarity and utility, enabling really a dynamic gamified platform experience that is probable, fair for all players. We also see QDTAI launches a live Chainlink node bridging AI-based crypto analytics on-chain, so devs can now call the QDT node to get predictive analytics around BTC for 2 weeks in advance, which can be used to trigger on-chain trades, price futures, and more. So the one thing I wanted to take a look at is actually my own tweet. It's talking about, hey everyone, I wanted to give back to the community, and thanks to Community Jax and SameCoinCon for making that possible. I will be giving away 1K worth of Jax tokens and 1K worth of SameCoin tokens. So there will be 2 lucky winners. Make sure to follow me so I can DM you if you win and retweet this specific tweet to be entered. This ends July 10th, 2021. So like I said, retweet this tweet, follow me on Twitter. My Twitter link is in the description below, so it's very, very easy to do so. And I hope you guys are the best and, have a great really chance at success here, because there is only about 700 retweets right now. So two of you obviously will win. So I'm hoping the best for you guys. Let's jump now into Chainlink's price chart right yet again, because there is a lot to talk about when looking at this. So Chainlink just recently had a nice increase. That's why we're seeing in the last week a 4.86% increase, while a lot of coins are still struggling in the last week. So Chainlink, if we look at the last week, came all the way down from about a 1742 price point all the way up to 2127. We actually went to July 7th, 12:30 a.m., and that was earlier today. And now we're actually seeing it kind of climb right back down to about 2046. I do think we're going to stabilize around this $20 range for a little bit longer. There is definitely a possibility to see another dip in the ecosystem, or not the ecosystem, in the cryptoverse as we continue forward. I do think, a dip is definitely going to be a healthy one at the very least, so that we can see, farther growth. It's one of those things that we do have a lot of money still on the sidelines. If we take a look at the prices right now, we have, if we go over to USDT, we are seeing $62.3 billion still sitting on the sidelines there. We have USDC at $25.8 billion. If we go down a little bit farther, we see DAI at $5.5 billion, and we have BUSD as well at $10.8 billion. So like I said, a lot sitting on the sidelines on stable coins right now. And I think a lot of people are going to start investing back in over time, and it's going to be a slow process. A lot of people want to make sure they've got that bottom. They want to make sure they're not going to miss out on a $10 Chainlink or a $5 Chainlink even. So it's just crazy to see, Chainlink at $20 still being passed up because of, somewhat a little bit of greed involved with trying to grab that very, very bottom. A lot of people need to be happy with grabbing, these red candles, buying these dips. Obviously, $20.45 for Chainlink is still a great price to buy in at, in my opinion, at the very least. Remember, guys, I'm not a financial advisor, so always do your own research. I always tell you guys, one of the best ways to invest, in my opinion, is during these red candles, or really during the market dips that we've had in the past. I'm sure, like I said, we'll have more. During these market dips, dollar cost averaging in is definitely, like I said, one of the safest ways to invest, in my opinion. It's just, one of the best ways to make sure you gain profit over the long haul. It's just, like I said, Chainlink specifically, by the end of the year, I do predict that we will be seeing $200 to $400 still within range. Realistically, conservatively, I do want to say about $100 to about $200, 100 to 200 as a realistic conservative price prediction is still my best bet. But, realistically, I could still see it possibly shooting all the way to that $400 to $500 mark if things go ballistic. And I think that's definitely a possibility at the end of bull market part 2, because there's going to be huge investors, jumping into the space. And I think we could see maybe one of the best and biggest, ramp ups, I guess, since, our past bull markets before. So I do think it's going to be a fun time to really be invested into crypto. I think we are in a stage right now that accumulating is definitely the smart choice. So thank you guys so much for tuning in, talking about Chainlink with me. Like I said, it's one of my favorite coins out there because I believe in really the investment opportunity that it kind of gives you guys right now. And I also believe Chainlink is going to be one of those coins that a lot of people wish they, invested in. It makes perfect sense as to why it's so valuable. And in my opinion, that's exactly why I continue to invest. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Like I said, make sure to quickly subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and like the video. I really do appreciate every one of you guys that do subscribe and support the channel. As we get closer to 100K subscribers, the cryptoverse as a whole kind of slowed down here for a second as we're in this accumulation phase. So continuing to show support is huge for me. It continues to make me happy. It continues to make, really crypto just so fun. And you guys are the best and, the greatest supporters out there. So thank you guys again for tuning in, making sure to really, stay up to date with crypto and obviously Chainlink as well. So we'll continue to keep you up to date through the crypto market and price predictions, as well as for every single coin we can think of. Thank you guys again, like I said, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.